from the station you count on. In-depth investigative coverage of today's biggest stories. This is KARK 4 News at 10 in high definition.
Good evening and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Bob Clausen. Jessica has the evening off. Today, a deadly accident rocked rural Arkansas, and tonight Lone Oak County residents are looking for some answers. This after a man near the city of Lone Oak died while trying to clear out a grain silo. KARK4's Marcy Manley has more tonight.
Hours after a tragic accident that claimed the life of 56-year-old Jocks Parker, family and friends still out here trying to salvage his crop. Parker accidentally fell into a grain bin and was submerged by bushels of rice.
A 911 call coming in around 11 o'clock this morning, telling authorities Parker had fallen in while trying to clear a blockage in the grain bin. Rescue crews cutting a hole into the side of the silo, trying to gain access to Parker, who was trapped inside. Others frantically shoveling piles of rice out of the way to help speed up the process. Just over an hour after the 911 call, emergency responders located him. Parker pronounced dead on the scene.
Occupational Safety and Health Administration investigators are trying to nail down the details of what led to this tragic accident. Those who knew Parker best say he was a hardworking individual, and anything you could say good about a person, that describes the Jocks Parker they knew. In Lone Oak County, Marcy Manley, KARK 4 News.
Marcy, thank you very much. In other news this evening, dozens of Arkansas Tech students majoring in theater fear the degrees and training are now in jeopardy. The school closed the theater indefinitely, canceling spring performances without a backup plan. KARK4's Brittany Johnson spoke with students about what they consider a major roadblock. She is joining us now with a story that is new for us tonight at 10 o'clock. Hey, Brittany.
Good evening, Bob. Students at Tech, they're still reeling from this decision and mostly just trying to figure out what's next.
Using their voices is nothing new to these theater students.
I mean, it's changed my life completely for the better. Gives me something to do, something to wake up for.
But now, locked out of their workspace, the Tectionary, instead of lines from their latest musical, they're singing a different tune.
I feel like this isn't the education that my mom's paying for. This isn't the education that I'm going to be paying for the next 20 years.
Saying, hey, I worked here. I bled and cried in here. It breaks my heart, and I'm very, very disappointed.
University administrators closed the Tectionary last year, saying a fire marshal's report mandated they deal with electrical and maintenance issues that could be hazardous to student safety. This week, they announced it would remain closed for the rest of the spring season, and they don't have a temporary solution.
One of my professors told me jokingly, "You are now the stage manager of air." Nothing. There's nothing there.
Right now, that means no acting, no lighting, no set designs.
I'm a makeup artist. I work backstage, and to not be able to do it hurts a lot. It's something that's really big for me.
Devastating. I couldn't even get over it. Still haven't. Probably won't.
Do something to wake up for, and I don't know. It really is a low blow.
Even alumni are speaking out, hoping the legacy they've built will remain.
We have talked this school up to our kids, to our students, and what now? What are they going to have to go to?
And now these students say their voices have become their only weapon in their fight to hold on to what they love.
Cliche as it is, the show must go on. I mean, there's nothing that can literally stop us because we're going to find a way to pull it off one way or another.
Now, we spoke with the director. She says she was too emotional to speak on camera, but is disappointed by the lack of support from the university. Now, as far as other options, right now, another college has offered to let the students enroll late, but they don't want to leave their theater family. To find out how alumni across the country are reacting to this, just head to arkansasmatters.com. Bob?
All right, Brittany, thanks very much. The Forestry Commission losing dozens of employees, many going to work for the last time today. A total of 36 jobs were cut to help the commission deal with a drastic loss of revenue. Many of the positions were firefighters and mechanics. Now some areas are down to one person on the ground prepared to battle wildfires. One person. Officials say we can also expect slower response times. In a KARK4 News update, Southern Arkansas University police are looking for a person of interest in their rodeo horse theft investigation. Police believe 37-year-old William Webster Hamilton may be associated in the thefts along with suspect 19-year-old J.C. Ray Jackson of Oklahoma. Deputies say he has 2 warrants here in Arkansas for unrelated charges. Take a look at his photograph. If you've seen him, you know where he is. Call police. Today, investigators continue their preparation to try and find a body of a man missing for nearly 4 years now. It's a KARK4 investigation. For most of the day, National Guardsmen used special equipment to help police narrow down a potential search area in Lono County. On Wednesday, KRK first reported the convicted felon told our reporter Lauren Traeger that he knows where John Glasgow is buried and police would be digging there soon. That's the inmate she spoke to. Mr. Glasgow was declared dead last year after disappearing nearly 4 years ago this month. He was chief financial officer at CDI Contractors. Other stories making headlines this evening. Kohler closing its Malvern plant, downsizing and the bad economy to blame. More than half of the plant's 80 workers will be offered jobs at another facility in Sheridan. Employees telling KRK they got the news Wednesday. They haven't found out yet if they'll be able to work in Sheridan.
What are you going to do?
I don't know yet. Because, you get 50 plus years old and it's kind of hard to start over.
I'm gonna wait the 2 weeks. I'm gonna pray, and that's all. Leave it up in God's hands.
Kohler moved into the Malvern facility in 1990. A former employee of the Little Rock School District faces theft charges tonight. Linda Jodes had been an employee of the district for 18 years before her retirement in July. Her job had been bookkeeping for the homeless education program. Police say with her company-issued credit card, she bought merchandise for herself at the Target on the university. They say she would get a gift receipt, return the items for store credit. Police say she made at least 72 purchases totaling more than $9,600. Tonight, a fire department in northwest Arkansas, you could say in hot water, getting some unwanted attention after pictures surfaced of half-naked women posing inside the station. According to officials with the city of Springdale, these pictures were taken back in 2009, and they involved scantily clad women posing on fire trucks in uniforms and with department's equipment, and in some firefighters themselves. The mayor says the problem has been dealt with.
The firefighters involved, they're all still employees of the city of Springdale, and I don't believe we're going to be able to give any kind of details on how they were dealt with.
And he says that he doesn't know who the women are or how the photo session came about.
Now from KARK4, your weather authority, Chief Meteorologist Keith Monahan.
Well, good evening, everybody. Another cold day across Arkansas. Not as cold as yesterday. Little Rock topping out at 48 degrees. Upper 30s to around 40 across northern Arkansas, southern Arkansas, around 50 degrees. But take a look at high temperatures off to the south and west, well into the 50s to around 60. We're going to see some of that milder air headed our way as we head through the day tomorrow and on into Sunday, even Monday. In fact, this cold spell will be nothing but a memory by tomorrow afternoon. 33 degrees, though, right now in Little Rock. Humidity is at 48%. Winds southwest at 5. And right now, the barometer is 30.24 inches, and it's on the rise with high pressure just off to our south and east. 28 degrees right now at Fayetteville. It's 31 at Hot Springs, 27 up at Clinton. Folks in Stuttgart, you're currently at 30 degrees. And down in El Dorado, the current temperature is at 27. Everybody will see cold temperatures tonight, not quite as cold as last night with those southwesterly winds helping hold temperatures up just a little bit. Clear skies across the state this evening. We did see a few areas of mid and high level clouds crossing the area during the course of the morning into the early afternoon. Dimmed the sunshine for a time, but that sunshine helped boost temperatures by afternoon back up to at least more tolerable levels. But it's going to get even more tolerable as we head into the weekend. With that high pressure area right now along the Texas-Louisiana state line, it looks like the coldest of the year will be shifting eastward as we head through the night tonight and into the weekend. So folks in the southeast will see the colder temperatures. We're going to enjoy some of the milder air that's sitting over Texas and Oklahoma as winds become more southwesterly. Now it's going to be a bit gusty as times, the wind that is, as a series of storm systems passes off to our north, but at least it'll be a lot milder. By Sunday, though, that southerly flow will be ushering in a little bit more in the way of cloudiness. I think Sunday will still be rain-free, but by Monday, we're going to have a couple of storm systems approaching. One of those coming out of the desert southwest. That'll spread areas of light rain to Arkansas by Monday. By Monday night and Tuesday, a Pacific front with some modified Canadian air headed our way. That'll bring showers and thunderstorms Monday night on into early Tuesday, along with a modest cool down. Not quite as cold as the last one we saw, but just closer to normal for this time of year. For tonight, we're looking for clear skies, though. By morning down to 27, no real wind chill to talk about. Tomorrow, though, it's going to be a lot warmer than today. Sunny skies, a bit breezy to windy by afternoon as winds becomes westerly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. High temperatures up around 60. And if you thought it was cold today, take a look at some of these pictures. Back in 1876, the winter, this courtesy of the Arkansas History Commission, river froze over from bank to bank. And this one, at least a little bit more recent, we'll say 1928, 1929. This is the Free Bridge, which is now the location of the Main Street, Maple Street Bridge. And that cold winter, folks were walking across the river as well. And also, 1983, Arkansas River just about frozen from bank to bank with that Arctic outbreak. But we're not talking about anything like that as we head into this weekend. Mid-60s by Monday, rain chances on the way up. So enjoy the weekend and a bit of a cool down Wednesday through Friday. Upper 40s to mid-50s. Next chance of rain after Monday and Tuesday comes by next Friday. And of course, you can get your forecast when you're listening to the radio, 94.9 Tom FM. They play it all.
The river froze. You could walk from Little Rock to North Little Rock.
One side to the other, and folks were actually driving horse teams across the river as well back then.
Man.
And you reported live, I think. Right?
I think I did a live shot.
I think we both did.
Thanks. Yeah, exactly. All right, Keith, thanks very much. It was the Centennial, 1876. I remember it well. Big parade. A big day for McCain Mall in North Little Rock.
Rah, rah, rah to McCain Mall, and thank y'all.
After months of construction, the mall reopened earlier today along with Mayor Patrick Hayes and his grandson Harper. Big shout out to Harper. So what's different inside? Well, new floors, new doors, new lights, ceilings. They even have a new elevator and the bathrooms are moved as well. Mall officials say the move was all about one thing, your comfort.
When shoppers come to McCain Mall, they're going to see a whole new look and feel. The shopping experience will be a lot nicer.
McCain Mall has been in North Little Rock since 1972. Also in the works, a Regal Cinema. Construction is underway, expected to be finished by October. We'll keep you up to date on that. Still ahead, well, the weather clear and cold tonight, but a mild warm-up heading for the weekend. Perfect for a day at Oaklawn. Find out about a brand new way to enjoy a day at the races. Plus,
it's a mess. Ooh, and the purple.
The president proposes to streamline government. What departments he thinks should be cut. It's coming up next. These stories and more in 1 minute.
This is KARK 4 News at 10 in high definition with Bob Clausen, Jessica Dean, Chief Meteorologist Keith Monahan, and Sports with Carrie O'Hara.